We are learning a bit more about how much the U.S. knew about Israel's airstrikes on some senior Hamas leaders in the Qatari capital of Doha. According to the White House press secretary, Caroline Leavitt, Pentagon officials informed President Trump as the attack was unfolding and that the U.S. did not coordinate with Israel. The Qatari Foreign Ministry called it a, quote, cowardly Israeli strike and said it violated international law. Many other countries in the region said the same, meaning it violated, to their point of view, international law. A senior Hamas official says their negotiators were targeted but survived. Charlie D'Agata joins me now with more from the Pentagon. Charlie, this is a hard one. There are a lot of blanks. Can you fill in as many as you are able?
Well, I think we also, first of all, look at what's happening with the talks. The Israelis may be paying a pretty high price for this strike. As you said, among those targeted were Hamas leaders who are critical to negotiations. It's self-evident that that part is over. Hamas says those senior leaders all survived. But it puts the remaining hostages at risk, grave risk, really, and it risks Israel's relationship to the United States by striking a major non-NATO member. And that's an important designation. It's also the country that hosts the largest U.S. military base in the region. And, of course, the Qataris themselves have been the main mediators. And they're furious, as you said, that for what the Israelis, an attack on their sovereign soil. The Qatari prime minister said, yes, they were warned of the attack, but that was 10 minutes after it started.
And, Charlie, in this world, this idea of knowledge, warnings, not necessarily asking for permission or pre-clearance, but there is a kind of process that most nations respect, especially allied nations. This feels like Israel kept it under tight wraps and just did it on its own.
Yes, yes. And I have some news to report there, okay? Because we do have, as you point out, there's a significant military presence in that region. About 4,000 troops kind of comes and goes at Al Udeid. We've been drilling down on that very question this afternoon after the White House, we were watching, the White House indicated that the military informed them of the strike. So officials I spoke with say the Israeli Defense Forces did inform the U.S. military through military channels, okay? So that suggests local. The notification was described as vague. They didn't have any specifics. They didn't know about the attack or the location of the attack until they saw it. And by that, they mean, you know, with the significant military presence there, they saw it coming in and where it was headed. The largest base, Al Udeid, which you remember came under attack from Iran a few months ago. So we were trying to figure out what the TikTok was. President Trump said he then told his envoy, Steve Witkoff, to warn the Qataris. But the Qatari prime minister said that attack was already 10 minutes underway. So if you start to piece together that TikTok, you understand how that information was passed to the White House and then back to the Qataris.
As always, with excellent reporting and analysis, Charlie D'Agata, Pentagon, thanks so very much.